Children who receive emotional nourishment from their parents thrive to become content and connected beings. माता भगवती देवी शर्मा. बुक टाइटल: अभिभावकों और संतानों के बीच भावनात्मक आदान प्रदान. Emotional exchange between parents and children. How many times do we come across such thoughts within ourselves or amongst our social circle and wonder if someone can just give one solution for all? Number 1. Parenting is such a difficult job. No, if you know it well, how to raise a child and yourself. Number 2. My child is my alter ego, which I don't like. Originating from Latin, the term literally means the second eye. A child is always watching you. Were you able to correct yourself before correcting your child? Number 3. Sibling rivalry is so common among kids. Do you know parents unknowingly create this rivalry? Number 4. My child no longer shares anything with me. Did you change your parenting style with the age of your child? Number 5. Despite all the discipline, my child got into the wrong company. Did you support your child at each step? Number 6. I am such a success, but my child is a failure. Really? Can you differentiate failures and learnings? Number 7. Parenting is so demanding. It is a lifetime job. If you raise your child well, it is not. And many more. Parents play the most important role in a child's upbringing, just like a gardener who takes care of the plants every moment by fertilizing them, trimming them, and removing the weeds to help the plants grow. Despite knowing this fact, today's parents struggle. Every age of the child has different needs. A toddler needs a mother to around like to hold her hand to learn to walk. But when the same child grows up to be a teen, they have different needs. Yet the mother still wants to hold the child's hand to make her walk. Teenagers will refuse hand holding, causing conflicts, making parents blame today's generation for being out of control. Responsibilities of your children are on you, and there might be some difficulties in fulfilling them too. Still, it is not appropriate to express a sense of ownership or authority over the child. From the soul's point of view, there is no difference between you and the child. With more responsibilities and the age of your body, you are definitely bigger, but you can fulfill all your duties while staying friendly with your children. Consider your child as a guest of God at your home, and if you look at them from this point of view, then undoubtedly you can do greater good to them while benefiting yourself too. Read this book to understand an ideal interaction with your child for their all-round development along with your own physical and mental growth and peace. This book is written by Mata Bhagwati Devi Sharma, a spiritual legend of the 20th century who established a worldwide family called Gayatri Parivar for the spiritual awakening and social reform of all. A mother of all members of this spiritual family who guided, inspired, and supported enormous people, has written this book in accessible language explaining an exemplary relationship between parent and child. Parenting is not just raising a child, it is raising yourself too. Purity and sincerity of the divine can be found within your child. Your child is an inspiration for your life. Read this book to learn parenting, to create a future we can be proud of. Some excerpts from the book. Number 1. It is the prime responsibility of the parents to create an environment and make necessary arrangements for all-round development of the child, because some good and bad qualities are present in every child from birth, for which, if proper circumstances are not found, their personality may get a wrong direction, and accordingly, their personality gets shaped. Number 2. Don't ask children questions like, "So you were standing there. What did you listen to? What did you say? Who all were there? Then what happened?" Such questions of yours inspire the child to interfere in the affairs of others. Through the conversation of the elders, the child learns to talk, argue, and make excuses, and even the elders, out of their own selfishness, praise their children for such things. "Hey, our boy is very smart. He'll argue to get to the root of every small thing. It's not easy to dodge him." Or, "Look, our girl will bring out the whole news." In reality, the girl makes up the whole gossip, adding salt and pepper to it, just to please her mother. As a result, fights may happen in the houses. If the mother had not praised her child in such harmful ways, she would never have become a backbiter. Number 3. All the responsibilities of your children are on you. There might be some difficulties in fulfilling them too, but it is not appropriate to express a sense of ownership or authority over the child. She or he comes to your house as a guest of God. From the soul's point of view, there is no difference between you and the child. With more responsibilities, you are definitely greater, but you can fulfill all your duties well only by staying friendly with the children. If you look at them from this point of view, then undoubtedly you can do greater good to them while benefiting yourself. Number 4. Needless to mention, emotional bonding between parents and children is necessary and useful. On this basis only, faith and harmony can be awakened within a child's mind, which is pleasant for the parents as well as progressive for the child. In the absence of this harmony, boys rebel in homes. Girls do not directly revolt, but their discontent and selflessness remain buried deep within and establish their children as seeds of immorality. Number 5. To develop socialization among children, not the external efforts of the parents, but their inner personality has proved to be effective. Children who receive emotional nourishment from their parents exchange emotions with each other, thrive on being emotionally content children, as the seeds of socialization naturally sprout and grow within them, prospering in a giant tree. Some topics from the book. Number 1. Children should be guided since beginning. Number 2. Be friend with children and have friendly conversations. Number 3. Essential is emotional bonding between parents and children. Number 4. Train children in social life.